Escape room or something?
Huh?
What the fuck is that?
I don't know, that shit look crazy though.
Yeah.
There's some bad things out here. I'ma tell you.
We
man.
near.
Brooklyn, hey. Brooklyn love, it's the Brooklyn way. Hey. Bitch. I've been working hard, think I need a vacation. Bag 100,000 in some Louis briefcases. Tell them bring that money if it's a funny ice.
We out here, Brooklyn, New York. We made it. Time to cuff tour at Westside.
We did.
We know we recording. How you feeling?
Oh, I'm feeling good. Feeling great.
Forget it, I'm over it now. We went out to eat it, the fogo the child. Fragrance of a wine, black and mild. Cap and gown type celebration. Fascination with the money and jewelry. Baby liquor, what it do to me? I need a blue Philippe. Someone need a chop and screw this beat. Don Cartagena influence
Tell
me.
me word of mouth. You ain't speaking loud enough. Could you sound it out? Wanna hear what you really talking about? You got time, baby boy, tiptoe when you creeping out. Didn't think I couldn't hear you. I'm not one of these jada hoes. I need more than just clothes to keep me times tenfold. Fucking with a miss, with a mind that's big enough to dismiss this next kiss. Say yes if you really want this.
Pimp in my own rhyme, you and I T-Y. Sky's the limit, push the Q45 infinite. Niggas irrational, so I stay on my pivot. People try to tell you what to do, they ain't did it. Shorty roll weed, she don't fuck with acrylics. I let her whip the Benz after she crashed the Civic. She ain't have to tell me, I knew it was deliberate. One time.
I want to welcome everybody again to Time to Cuff. This is a live interactive show and a social mixer or singles mixer if you're single, ready to mingle. So if you're here, you most likely have heard the podcast, been introduced to the podcast, or you're just here single, ready to mingle. I'm not mad at you. I'm really
I was
glad
about to
you're
say,
here.
don't leave that out. Don't leave
You might be just trying to up your roster.
You might be here trying to put some shots up. I mean, to be honest,
But wherever you're here, I appreciate
Right.
you. So I'm single. You single?
I'm single. I'm like hella single.
If you single,
I'm like super single.
I want to hear y'all make some noise in the building. If
y'all single, who's single? Yeah.
Oh, y'all single.
Yeah.
Oh, y'all sound ready to mingle.
I see a lot that's ready. I mean, now I mean,
What that mean?
like, so ready. What does ready look? I think somebody said, what does ready look like?
Hey, point out what ready look like.
I think ready is just like.
Call them out.
Nah, I'm not gonna call them out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
y'all want to be called out?
Nah,
Oh,
right?
damn.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Y'all shy?
I don't know. It just depends on what space, what headspace you in.
Coronavirus is killing people.
Yeah, right.
Y'all gotta speak up or forever hold your peace.
But that's the thing. That's another definition of ready, right? Like I'm ready to risk my life. I'm ready.
Yeah, risk it all.
I'm
Like
ready to go
we finna
crazy.
die, so we gonna go out with a bang. You
Yeah.
know, like
Yeah.
if I'ma die, we gonna go out with a bang, right? Like,
Yeah, no boy or nothing. They trying to just get crazy.
So yeah, is anybody here taking? If you're taking, you don't have to say nothing. But shout out to the people that are taking tonight who are in the building. Let's give them a round of applause.
Yeah, they doing it. They doing it, man.
Yeah.
Relationships is hard.
Yeah, everything's hard though. Single gets a little hard.
Yeah,
It gets
single- I think
them little
single-
lonely nights sometimes.
I think that's the only reason why we even think about getting in a relationship
Yeah,
sometimes.
I mean everybody want to be loved.
Right.
No? Am I
Right.
bugging?
But when you in a situation, you realize that there's a lot to in regards to like maintenance.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
It could be a lot,
Yeah.
especially if the two are on completely different pages. You never know, man. It's a lot. It's a lot.
Yeah. I do have a question before we dive into the questions for tonight. You from New York?
I'm from New York. Yes.
What's the dating scene like out here?
So just a little bit of background. Born and raised in New York, Bronx, New York. I don't want to hear. Thank you.
You don't want to hear what?
Thank you. Because usually I get you from the Bronx?
I was dummy about to say like.
Yeah, see? Yo, chill, man, chill. There's some good dudes, some quality dudes from the Bronx, man.
Where they at? Anybody else?
We in here. Yeah, here we go. BX, stand up, man. My boy Bonwo, my boy E.
Okay.
We out here.
All right. Okay.
Come on. Nah, listen.
All
Listen,
right.
The Bronx, we got quality dudes, man. We got quality dudes. I'm just tired of hearing that. That's the reason why I said chill.
What's it like dating in the Bronx?
I mean, just dating in New York. Let me talk about dating in New York.
Let's go to the Bronx.
You want to go to the Bronx?
Let's go back.
Yeah, she's wilding, right? She try to tap in on the Bronx, but you know what? I'm here. So dating in the Bronx, I think dating in the Bronx is you got to really be very aware of your surroundings because I think the Bronx.
Absolutely.
No, hold on, relax. I didn't even see it. I didn't even get to unpack that. Yeah, absolutely. Wilding over there. Yeah, but yo, I think there's a lot of gems in the Bronx. Like
germs?
Gems.
Oh.
Gems. There's
a lot of germs in America.
This is what I gotta go through. You know, it's cool. This is what I go through today every time I say I'm from the Bronx. But there's a lot of gems in the Bronx, you know, in regards to like, you know, places to eat, you know, places you can go, have a good time. And a lot of people don't know that. So if you're dealing with somebody in the Bronx that you know, that's completely aware of those things, then you can have a good learning experience. You know what I mean? So it just depends on who you know, you know who you're dating from the Bronx. But I think once you know, if you're dating somebody there and they know where to go, they know how to have a good time, then you start to appreciate them more. Like, oh shit, like I didn't even know this dude knew about this, knew about that. Like there's a bunch of like cigar lounges in the Bronx people don't know about, you know, uptown fishing things, a lot of cultural, you know, mom and pop spots, man. So y'all gotta get out of Brooklyn because all y'all come to New York, move to Brooklyn, and y'all think y'all from Brooklyn. Everybody come from DC, Texas, whatever, and then they move to Brooklyn, then they think they from Brooklyn. Come on. Y'all gotta chill, man. Y'all not from Brooklyn. You know what I mean? Y'all feel safe in Brooklyn? Yeah, that's cool. It makes sense. You know what I mean? Given the landscape, gentrification and all that. You know what I mean? You wouldn't have said that like 6-7 years ago. I promise you.
Thank you for enlightening us on the Bronx.
Yeah, but you didn't get to let me talk about New York.
Okay.
Dating in New York.
No.
Listen, it's a jungle out here, man.
I heard.
It's a jungle out here. It's kill to be killed, man. And it's unfortunate, but you know what I mean? I think I can only speak for like the male experience. Like when you meet a woman, you know, who, you know, got it going on, or you just meet them, they hit you with the check boxes. Like, yo, what, you know, how much you making, you know, where you from, you know, and it's like if you don't meet criteria, if you don't meet any of that, it's clips. It's like, yo, we don't want to talk to you. We gonna move on. So, you know, when you get to a point where you checking all those boxes, now you just shocking.
I feel it, but
you know
I feel like that's the same thing in any place. I live in DC. Like everybody's checking. What do you do for a living? Okay. What family do you come from?
Right.
What you gonna bring to the table? So New York is a little expensive.
Yeah, because we very aggressive out here and we very candid, very, very straightforward. So it's like we either want you or we don't. We gonna let you know that, you know, first date, first interaction, like you know whether or not you got a chance.
Yeah.
So.
Well, let's dive into these questions because we have a lot.
Oh, this is crazy. You want me to go first?
Go ahead.
Yeah, you hold it down. But I got you. Do men cheat more than women?
Oh, wait, real quick. So the mic is gonna go around. So when we read out a question, we're opening. This is live interactive, meaning y'all can talk. It's not just us.
I see a lot of body language too. So when the mic come out, don't get shy.
Eyebrows go up and down.
Definitely point them out. Everybody shaking their shoulders, right, giving neck rolls and all that. Yeah.
Like, nobody gonna know it's me. I already know my shit wild. So.
So yeah, I mean, do men cheat more than women? And then I got a little side note: who's better at it? Man, that's. Yeah.
Who said women?
Who said women?
Give them hey. Whoever said women.
Women.
Please grab the mic.
Grab the mic. Can we get a mic to
Can we give the mic
gentleman right here
to my man from the Bronx
with the Air Maxes on, with the cool Air Maxes? Yeah, there you go.
I say women because they know for sure that they're way smarter than the men that they're with. So it's easier to just finesse them. Like dudes, we clowns. Like we're not as thorough as women. So like to get caught cheating, like a girl will ask you a question just to see if you're just gonna lie, just to pull that out on you. Men don't do that to women. Like I'm not gonna check if you're gonna lie to me.
Do you have any sources?
See. You sound like you got it in his back pocket, man.
Where do you get this from? Like who you dealing with? Shorties from the Bronx, right?
Nah, actually, in my adult life, I never dated a woman from the Bronx.
You dating the joints in Brooklyn?
You know, it just happens. Like you have events like this.
You
meet
say
people
I'm
from different
international with
places. I'm everywhere with it. But yeah.
He got shorties in Nigeria, shorties in Ghana.
Yo, what's going on? Good evening.
Good evening.
My name is Charles, aka KC.
Casey.
I'm from Harlem, but shout out to Brooklyn.
All right.
You know what I mean? Brooklyn in the building.
Okay.
I gotta show respect for where I'm at, so I don't get sliced up. You know what I mean? Judge
You good. Everybody in the crib, man. You good.
I'm gonna answer it backwards. I think women are better at cheating because they're a little bit slick. They
Can I
like
have an
private
example?
investigate-
Do you have any like
Any sources?
Yo, so you want me to name names and all of that?
no, scenario? You know, like
Nah, I mean, like, you know, woman to check the sink and be like, yo, this is not my size here. I'm a 4C and that joint is a 3B. You know what I mean? Like, who you had up in my fucking apartment.
I feel
you know what
it.
I mean? They going to investigate the bathroom. They going to see, like, you know, I know one woman who put a panty size under the bed that she didn't wear, you know, to set her man up just to see, you know, what his reaction was, and it got a little ugly. You know what I mean?
yeah, he started apologizing.
They be, yo, I'm just saying, like, you know, they think of these things. And as far as like, you know, numbers, women and men, is all about, you know, cheating, who gets caught. You know what I mean? Cases reporting and stuff like that. I can't really tell. You know what I mean?
Hi, I'm Lauren.
Hi, Maureen.
Hi.
Hey, beautiful. Are you
Maureen.
single?
Sure.
Sure.
She got a roster.
Yeah, don't do that
She
to
got a
my
roster.
man. Don't do that to my man, man. Yo, why she violate my son? I don't know him. But damn.
I'm sorry. I meant yes.
It depends on what day of the week.
Sorry.
She said it's Saturday. I'm good.
So in regards to like, do men cheat more? I think it depends on what you mean by cheating because there are different kinds of cheating. So women
Emotional.
cheat more emotionally and men cheat more physically.
Okay,
I
so,
agree.
So what does emotional cheating looks like? What is that? Like, can you unpack that for me?
I would say it's more like
Work wife.
work husband to an extreme.
Yeah.
So that's an emotional cheating. So it's like I go to that guy for everything. So if I'm feeling something, I talk to him first, and whoever I'm with. Right. That's emotional cheating.
Right.
And then that leads to physical.
I think, like, you know, just the surface level, like on the front end, when I hear that, like, yo, there's a difference between like emotional cheating and physical cheating. It kind of is, I don't know, for me, I have some thoughts about that only because like it's still sex. It's still whatever it is. Like, I mean, there's different, I know there's different, I mean, you can unpack like there's different situations and obviously like different reasons on the back end. But I mean, if I talk to somebody and they tell, you know, if I'm talking to someone and she tells me she cheated on me emotionally, like, now, like, what does that mean? Like, okay, what did you do?
I feel like no woman's ever gonna say that though.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying, like, if that conversation was,
but how would you feel? No, but how would you feel if your shorty came and admit to you, like,
she's never gonna admit?
I mean, it never happens like that. But I'm just saying, like, you know, in this crazy world, if it did, right? Like, what, like, if I asked her, like, you know, if she said, "Hey, babe, sit down, I got something to tell you." You know, emotionally, I cheated on you. Like, what does that mean?
Hello, guys. My name is KO. I just want to respond to that comment. I feel like nobody should differentiate between emo and physical because the whole idea of women only cheating for emotional purposes kind of alienates the idea that women can only fuck just to fuck.
That's what, yeah. That's a good point.
I understand what you're saying, Sunday, because like, women do have that capability as well. Like, not only men fuck just to fuck, women fuck just to fuck. So you can't hide behind the idea of just having sex or cheating for emotional purposes, because it can go both ways. It could be emotional or just fucking
exactly.
as well. So
okay.
Oh god.
You know?
All right, we got a couple topics.
That was spicy. That was
he
spicy.
ended it solid.
That was spicy.
So next one. Y'all ready? How ready? Y'all?
She ready to
Everybody say, oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right, I feel like I'm on Moesha. Okay, true or false? Women don't really want a Russell Wilson. They want a Future to act like Russell.
That's a fact, man. That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact, man. No.
How do y'all know?
Oh my God, no. That's
how do y'all know that?
I feel like a lot of times we get the soft dude who's all this, that, and the third, and we like, I'm bored with that. You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, he gotta be rough around the edges. He gotta put you in your place.
Dude, and maybe that's because I'm from New York. I like the aggression, but like I don't really want to like
You gotta pick you
whole
up.
soft
Nah, I feel you.
I don't really like
I
all of
feel
that.
you know why? Because sometimes we act up and we
Right,
gotta
you
like.
need a nigga
And y'all wanna
that's
get
gonna grab
back
you
up.
up and
Yeah,
not
they
be
don't
like,
know.
feel you.
babe, relax,
Yeah.
relax. No, I need you to be like, yo, get it together. What you doing? You know what I'm saying? So that's my point.
Excuse me, Kadane. What you say?
We have one more response. One more response. Simmer down. Simmer down.
I feel like there's some men out there.
Hold on,
that
hold on.
are
What's,
like,
what's your name? What's your name?
Oh, my name is Ornella.
You single?
From Brooklyn, yeah, single.
Oh, okay.
So I think there's a lot of men, like there's a few men out there that are like Future and act like Russell Wilson, but there's a lot of fuckboys out here. So we
Fuckboy.
can't really like
What is
eat our
that?
cake and have it too. You know what I mean? So like we want Future with Russell Wilson traits, but there's not a lot of men out there with those type of traits. I mean, we want a hard nigga that have soft traits sometimes to treat us right.
That shit is
buy
hard,
roses,
man.
Stuff like that. Like,
Why is it hard?
That shit not easy.
Because
It could all be so simple.
So
Yeah, we got one mic,
I feel
yeah.
like we don't really know
we
who
want?
Future is or who Russell is. Like we
That's
just
real.
we only characterize Future because we know he's a cheater. But behind closed doors, he could have been a Russell. I mean, Sierra
Facts.
stayed with him. She had a baby with him. He was doing something to keep her.
He treating Lori pretty good.
Right.
Like
So-
That's true.
people be calling him a fuckboy.
Yeah.
But when he really feeling, sorry, my
I'm
bad.
not trying to dismiss the fact that he's a fuckboy. All I'm saying is that you can have a Russell and a Future mixed in one.
That's true.
I don't think they're different.
Right.
Facts. I've been hearing a lot of like people say Russell, Future ain't shit, but like the old me would be like, yeah, fuck that nigga ain't shit. But like as I grow up and I realize sometimes that nigga that's not shit is just not the nigga for you, because he may have been not shit to you, but treating the next one,
It's all timing. It's all
he's the
timing.
shit. You know what I'm saying?
It's all timing.
So
I tell
you-
that I tell that to people all the time.
like truthfully and rightfully, we have no place to be like that nigga ain't shit, because the nigga who he was today might not be the same nigga who he is tomorrow.
But we can't judge it. We can't judge a nigga based off what we don't know.
Can y'all bring it down?
Yeah.
Can y'all bring it down?
My name is Abby.
She stood up too. Y'all gonna know who she is. Y'all gonna know she stood up. Ain't nobody else stand up like that.
Yeah.
Okay, so
She ready.
You gonna know
She
who
ready.
she
She's
is.
ready.
my name is Abby, and I was just saying your character is your character. If you're unwilling to cheat and do somebody dirty, like you could leave her and say, you know what, I'm not ready to do right by her, and let that just be it. But for you to be with a woman and do her dirty is showing who your like what your character.
That
is.
you're a
So
fuckboy.
He's
I mean that's amazing, to be honest. But yo, I think a lot of people, even both sides, they don't do that.
What you mean?
Like they have their cake and they eat it too.
Oh yeah.
So
I mean, no, nowadays niggas will be like, I'm not shit. No, nowadays niggas are upfront. Question, because we got a couple to cover, but we moving, we blowing through.
okay. Cool. If you friend zone me, yeah, this is probably somebody from DC that wrote this.
First of all, is this a question? All right, this is aggressive.
That's DC.
This
That's
is not DC. This is
Bout-
New York. This is
That's DC.
aggressive.
But
Nah,
I don't know.
this is aggressive.
They got the shouty in there too, man.
If you friend zone me, but your friend is feeling me, don't block my blessings. Bestie, mind your business and let us work it out. Hey yo, who you talking to?
I feel like that was I feel like they writing. They was probably writing to one of us, right?
Yo, was this to Sunday or was it to me?
It was writing something.
Because this joint is aggressive.
That ain't even a question.
Somebody was writing to one of us.
Oh, they could have been talking to one of y'all in there. I don't know. Listen, man, I think everybody in here ready, man. So speak y'all mind. You know what I mean? We
I
got
guess this is true or false, but it really ain't had no question.
Yeah, no question mark.
But I heard you, sis. I heard you, bro.
Heard you.
We heard you.
Yeah.
We heard you.
Okay, next one. Would you rather die alone or settle?
Somebody got the coronavirus in here. Yeah. Somebody in here. Why you write that?
Yeah, this is some like this is the funny shit. This is somebody
Read the
that's
question
like
one more
on the
time.
cliff.
Yeah, like
Read the question one more time.
Read the question one more time.
I
Read
got
the
you, I got
question
you.
one more time.
I got. Let me read it one more time. Let me read it one more time for y'all.
One more time.
Would you rather die alone or settle? You might settle? Niggas need somebody though, right? Yeah. Niggas need somebody. No funny shit. Can't die alone, my nigga. Like I need
So
somebody.
I think it just, for me.
Wait, can y'all bring it down?
Bring it down.
Let's
You
respect Pearl. She got the mic.
I feel like it just depends on what I'm settling for. Like it just depends on the level of the settling. But I'm not dying alone. So it just depends on the settling. Like what exactly am I settling for? Like that's so bad. Or like, am I settling for bad dick for the rest of my life? Because no. But
yeah,
am I
absolutely
settling?
not.
Like, you know what I'm saying? It just depends on what like I'm settling for. Like, but if push comes to shove, you know what I'm saying? I'm not down alone.
Yo, but
So I'ma
that's
settle.
honestly though, like that's honest.
It
you
just
know what I mean?
depends.
That's honest, cause like I think the whole I think sex, people try to downplay sex and the importance of like attraction in a relationship, and that's clown work. Because like at the end of the day, like if you're gonna be with somebody your whole life, you gotta at least be attracted to them.
Yeah.
Like you can't push through looking at the person every day. Like damn,
Sometimes attraction not always physical. Sometimes it can start off as a personality thing and then they grow on you.
I think women can grow,
grow to attraction.
Grow to attract, like to be attracted to a man. I think women settle all the time, but with men, I don't think they like. If they find you attractive, they find you attractive for whatever reason.
They don't,
whether it's like a big butt or big boobs or whatever the case might be. That's like whatever it is at the beginning is what it's going to be. They're not going to grow to be attracted to you.
I agree because it goes to what people say, and I'm not going to say it's a hard thing, but like men are a little more physical, whereas women are more emotional. So it's like whatever catches the guy's eye first is what's going to grow his interest. Whereas if a woman talks to you and she thinks you're funny or, she's attracted to your personality, then she might, grow to like your looks because of something that she connected with before the looks.
See, I think women settle more on just attractiveness. Women settle for broke niggas every day. Women settle for unemotionally intelligent niggas every day.
Men that don't make them orgasm every day.
Men that don't make them come every day. So,
whoa, it's true. Nah, sis, you're not living right. No, you're not living right. You said.
Yo, give it a mic.
Girls settle for.
I want to hear this.
For guys, they're doing something right. It's usually broke niggas that have good dick, or they're a foul ass nigga, but they dick is good. So it's like I'm gonna say, or
nah, I beg to differ.
Or you got both. Or you got niggas that got both, man.
Wait, you gotta understand.
Shark niggas, man.
Even if the sample of girls is not here, how many people have a friend that's still selling for a nigga? That nigga doing one thing that she really like and getting her orgasms, and she's still with the nigga. You asking her, why you there? No, what I'm trying to say is different reasons, not just because he's broke and not with nothing. He's giving her something.
Yeah,
and
he's supplying that.
It might be that dick.
Yeah.
Something.
Niggas be
something keeping her there.
So yeah, they might like some nasty shit. Niggas be wildin'. Yeah, all that.
OD. Money will make a person
settle,
forget a lot of things. I'm sorry. So like, yeah, you might not be
That's
getting
a
good
fact.
sex.
I see some beautiful women.
But would you rather have bad sex in a Benz or a Honda?
Nah, he got a point though.
I'm
he got a
keeping
point.
it 1,000%. Like, I'm saying that to make a bigger point.
Sidebar,
right?
please
I'm
bring
saying
it down.
I'm saying that to actually make a bigger point that for certain people, right, there are certain things that you are prepared to settle on, right? I do know some people that cannot settle on sex, but they make their own money, so you could be broke. Which is how you wind up in that situation you was just talking about with that broke nigga with the good dick, right? So there's certain things that, depending on who you are, right? Certain people are like super sexual beings and they have to be having sex multiple times a day and it has to be good, right?
Whoa.
Some people are not sexual beings, are super sexual and are cool with like once or twice a week, you know? So
Clown
like
work.
that may not be you and I can't judge them for that, but like it definitely varies on what you're prepared to settle for.
Okay, my name is Simone.
One mic.
I am not single, and I just want to pose the question that are women always settling? I don't think it's like a conscious thing. So I just posed the question, are women always settling, or do women always know exactly what our standards are and what we want? Because I think sometimes
shift.
Women don't always know 100% what they're looking for. They just have a wish list of like, this would be nice, and 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 this would be nice. And then when you get into, you go through these different experiences, that's how you really kind of figure out like, oh, this is actually what I need, and this is actually just some icing on the cake. And so I just pose the question in that way of like, is it settling, or do women who sometimes feel like they're always settling just not actually know what they wanted in the first place?
That's a great
Yeah,
question.
I think that's a great answer.
I feel like you just got to figure out. You got to figure out what the fuck you want.
Yeah. Next question. How do I, as a creative, explain my craft to my significant other? It's a good question. It's a good question, and I can relate. Anybody want to take it first? Emmanuel,
Yeah, we got E right there. E right there with the
bartender.
Man by the bar, man. Yo, E, I see you. Next.
Yo, bless.
What's your name?
My name's Emmanuel.
Oh shit.
Are you single?
I'm single. What's up,
You single, double single, ladies.
What was the question again? I'm sorry. How do I explain my?
How do I explain what I do as a creative? What the fuck?
To my significant other.
To my significant other, yeah.
You don't. You just do it. I'm an artist. So for me, it's no explaining. I just do it, and it is what it is. And if you have to make room for somebody, I mean, I feel like an artist, you shouldn't have to make room for anybody.
Sometimes it works better for people in the same industry to be together. I've been told that too. Like if you notice, celebrities typically date celebrities unless you knew the person before you became a celebrity and that's your ride or die. But like sometimes celebrities understand that lifestyle better, so they date fellow celebrities. So like if you're in law school, sometimes you just end up dating another lawyer. You know what I'm saying? Like it's hard to explain sometimes your craft, whether it's creative or it's 9 to 5 or it's entrepreneurship or it's whatever you do. Sometimes the other person just don't get it because people come from different backgrounds, different upbringings. Their lifestyle is totally different, and they just not gonna get it no matter how many times you tell them. So if you feel like your career is hard to explain and doesn't meet or match the lifestyle of someone you're dating or your significant other, unfortunately, knock, you're just not compatible. I don't know how long you can continue to explain something to somebody for them to get it, like, and you're forcing it at that point. To me, that's just me. Yeah. Anybody else?
Yeah. I wasn't going to say anything.
Aww.
I really wasn't.
Well, shout out to Jerry. This spot is his. I should have been did that.
Black owned business.
Yes.
Black owned.
It's not a lot of black owned venues like this in Williamsburg.
Still
shout out to Jerry.
Shout out to the OG.
Okay, this is weak. So I'm gonna say it one more time. Wait, Jerry. Shout out to Jerry.
Let's give him a round of applause.
First of all, I like most of what you said. Okay.
You about to tap in on Shorty.
The thing is, if you're not happy, if you are not happy, it doesn't make any difference who you hook up with, because it's not gonna work, because you ain't freaking happy.
It's true.
The first thing that you have to do is have your personal shit together.
Yep.
Then you can settle with anybody. But when you don't have your life together and you're living in your mother's basement and you don't have enough money to get your own apartment, and you're gonna move in with this girl that you wanna hang out with, it's not gonna work because you ain't happy.
Yeah. Woo! Yeah, Jerry. Next question.
Okay, this look spicy.
It's aggressive.
Why niggas wait until it's too late? So I'm gonna repeat it again. Why niggas wait until it's too late to see he had a queen? Fuck out of here. I swear I probably wrote this shit.
I didn't write none of these questions.
I could have wrote this shit, but this is definitely New York.
This is a Brooklyn babe.
This is New York.
That's a Brooklyn babe.
Yeah.
Yo, this is real. This is real shit.
I love the fuck out of here at the end.
Yeah. Fuck out of here. Like,
I love that.
Any,
we out of here.
Any niggas in here that want to answer?
I'll answer because that's a Brooklyn.
That's a Brooklyn
That's
chick.
a Brooklyn chick that wrote that. So a Brooklyn nigga was gonna answer.
Definitely New York for sure.
I mean, look, the reality is most of the time you don't realize a good thing till it's gone anyway, right? That's not just with women, but more specifically, I would get more clear, right? You don't realize what you have until you're mature enough to see it.
Yeah,
Right?
you gotta grow up.
And so what tends to happen is you got a good thing and you don't know what you're looking for to know that you have a good thing.
Right.
Right? So she annoying you about texting you when you get home, right? But that's because she cares about your safety, right? If you don't see it that way, you could be like, damn, why she just blowing my phone up when she really just cares about you to get home? As an example, right? There's plenty. So a lot of the times we don't know what we're looking at when we're looking at a good thing. And then we put those glasses on and then we look back and be like, oh shit.
Fuck out of here.
I had something good.
But
that's the answer though.
I think it's definitely that to piggyback off what he's saying. I really agree with what he's saying. And also too, like all this shit is timing, to be honest.
Yeah.
All of this shit is timing. Like you could meet somebody that was for you, but because you're not ready for that person, it's clips. It's just not gonna work out.
I also feel like women don't believe that shit. We could be dead ass, like it's not the time.
No, I'm gonna
and
tell
women
you.
don't believe you.
I'm a woman and I'm gonna answer that.
That shit real, son.
We don't want. We don't. It's not that we don't believe it. It's hard to process. You got a career. You get good money. You have the total package of what you have to offer a woman, but timing, sometimes it's hard to swallow that. Like, nigga, you're everything I need and more. Like, what more do you need? I'm right here. It's hard. It's not, I don't know if it's that they don't get it. It's they don't want to get it. It's hard to process. Like, nigga, what?
Like guys are not very like transparent about what they want or what time
Y'all
they're
don't
in.
be knowing what y'all
like,
want
and I think
sometimes,
that's
too.
the issue. So I mean, I could only speak for myself. When I meet someone, I let them know what the vibes is. Like, yo, this is the type of time I'm on. This is what I'm doing right now. I don't tell them what to expect, but I give them options, and then from there, you do what you got to do. Yes, you do what you got to do. What's wrong? Hold on. I really want to know what's wrong with that. I want to know what's wrong with that.
Why do you think that if you saying I got this going on, I'ma be like, oh, okay, that means he can't date me? Like nobody's thinking like that. We all got stuff.
Yeah, but that's
meet somebody. You think that I'm gonna meet him here. I'm gonna meet him here. No, everybody got something going on, especially at our age.
Right,
we all
right.
busy.
And that's
we
completely,
all got something going on.
Right,
You know
and
what I'm
that's
saying?
completely
So
understandable.
what happened to building together? What happened to moving together? And like you said, meet somebody in your career. You see what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
you could move together.
All right, I'm gonna move over to the next one because I really do want to cover all these questions. These are really, really good questions. Thank y'all for these questions. These questions
really
are
good.
lit.
Yeah.
Okay, so if I'm the sidebar. If I'm the breadwinner in my relationship, this is obviously a woman. Do you have any tips on? No, I'm not trying to be funny. I'm not trying to be funny.
Yo.
No, I'm not even trying to be funny. No, I read it already.
Listen.
Because niggas started looking at me like, oh, you being
Because
shady.
niggas is broke. That's what you call niggas broke.
Do you have any tips on how I can protect his ego or be cautious of it?
Nah.
Wait. It's the last part. Wait, I'm not done. P.S. I love this podcast. Keep going. Thank you.
Yo, can I say something real quick?
Thank you.
Can I say something real quick?
Thank you so much.
Yo,
I love you.
like if you meet a nigga and he's not making as much as you are, and like y'all having conversations, or you could tell that he feels some type of way. There's nothing you could do about that. Like there's nothing you could do about that.
4
Nothing.
minutes? Oh shit! See.
You know what I mean? Keep going. Keep it. Stay in your lane, and you gonna meet somebody that can meet you there. Yeah.
All right, we about to wrap up the podcast portion. I was trying, not dwell on one question for too long, but I'm about to pick some hot topics. I definitely want you to go to your topic. Yeah, we gonna move to the topic in his hand because that shit crazy. Read it with your chest.
Yeah. This is funny though. I'm reading. Should you tell a girl her cat stink if you really like her? So cat pussy. Should you tell a girl her pussy stink if you really like her?
Yes.
How do you do it?
Let me tell you.
I really want to hear this because
Let me tell you.
I know how I go about it, but I want to hear this.
No, as a woman, sometimes I'm not saying you shouldn't walk around smelling fresh, but sometimes pHs be off. It could be from raw sex. It could be from going to the gym. It could be from taking certain It could be from anything.
Yo, hold on. Disclaimer too. Can I just put this out there too? This is for my ladies too. Like, yo, to be honest, there's dirty ass niggas out here too that fuck up y'all pH balance. So just.
That's what she said.
So just be careful who y'all fucking.
It's unclean niggas.
There's niggas that's dirty out here.
Who was
that
throwing
y'all let in.
your
And they
pH,
fuck your whole
ladies?
landscape up.
Nah, this is a real thing. No, I'm not even trying to be funny. Like, okay, sometimes people don't have good hygiene. That's another topic.
Period.
Your
Like
hygiene gotta
period.
be
Both parties.
I don't play none of that. I'm a germaphobe. I don't play none of that. But pH can be off, and that can be alarming. If it's alarming to you, it's for damn sure alarming to the woman too. I don't want to walk around smelling like a can of bounce that ass. I don't want to walk around smelling like fish. You know what I'm saying?
Sardine.
So like, but I'm 1,000% sure that if you can smell shorty and know that something's off, she can smell herself and know that something's wrong. Cause I know that if I'm not feeling fresh, I'm not trying to get intimate.
So you saying if a nigga know his shorty's pussy stink, she knows?
Yes, she knows. She know, and not only does she know, she should feel uncomfortable to the point where she's like, you know what? I'm gonna be real with you. I'm not even feeling well. I'm not feeling good right now.
Okay.
If my nigga duck his head down and I'm not feeling it, I'm picking a nigga's head up.
Yeah.
Like I'm not even gonna let
Yo,
you.
but to be honest though, most niggas can smell that shit before they get to that point.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But imagine
Some
you
niggas just
on
push
the
through.
outside of me smelling that. If you can smell that, trust me, I smell myself.
Yeah.
If a woman,
How should we tell a woman if they already know? Like how should we?
okay, if you like, that's what I'm saying. Can somebody pass Pearl the mic?
If you like her, and that's, I don't know if that's your girl, maybe you just really like
Pull her
her.
to the side.
And y'all in the house just be
concerned.
like, yo, babe, just jump in the shower real quick. Like, if you like her. If you don't like her,
just like that?
Just go.
Well, hold on, just like that. So what if she say, why you telling me?
Listen. If you, I'm just saying, to whoever asked that question, if you really like her and you may want to get with her, just be like, yo, just jump in the shower beforehand. Like, that's it.
And they gonna like women respond well
No,
to that?
she's probably gonna be offended.
Okay.
She's probably gonna be offended, but your honesty.
But look, what's what I'm saying?
your honesty worked.
There's a lot of different factors to that, man.
Yeah, it's a couple questions here. If you ain't hear your question, I'm sorry. We ain't get through all of them. I thought we were gonna get through all of them. But I will drop my handle again because I'm always looking for guests for my podcast. And I love to get the different aspects and people's different views on the show. If you're ever in the DC area, I'm based in DC for now. Connect with me so we can get you on. If you ever visit in DC and you know, like you in advance that you're coming, we could arrange getting you on the podcast. But I'm gonna let you drop your handle again, co-host. Thank you so much.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for having me here, Alex. Appreciate it. Had a good time with y'all tonight. Again, my name is Sunday Bamboshe on Instagram. Sunday Obam. Again, it's Sunday Obam, like the day of the week. You know what I mean?
And my IG is at Olexie, and it's OHLEXSEE. Just make sure we connect if we haven't connected on social media before y'all leave tonight.
Behind the scenes, man. In Brooklyn, Williamsburg.
That's how you put a tour on.
Jazz bar. Shout out to the bartender. Got Danny lit tonight.
She's not even the bartender.
Tell her I sent you. I don't know what that's gonna do, but just tell her I sent you.
$2 more.
Yeah. $5 more.